I recently just turned this room into the ultimate gaming and productivity setup. And I already have a video that talks about the desk setup, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link here so you guys can check it out. But this video is gonna be a vlog of my whole entire building experience. Taking this room and turning it from a disgusting, old, dusty bedroom and creating what you see here. This is David, your casual nerd. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right guys, so today it is a very, very big day. We are starting the brand new studio. I am not in the studio. This is actually my room and I'm gonna be renovating this place up too. But I know if I fix this thing up, it's gonna be like the ultimate tech bedroom, but that will have to wait. Now we have to clean up the studio. Just go there now. And for this whole entire process, I'm gonna be using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and this thing has been amazing just using it on a daily. And also for some of the vlogs, I'm gonna be using my iPhone, just trying to change it up, trying to make the workflow a little bit easier. But yeah, this is bedroom thing we're working with here. So I'm gonna transform this into my own personal studio. It's gonna be a lot of work because as you can see, a ton of junk. I mean, basically someone lived here, but we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this right. And it's gonna be the best setup that I have ever created. So I'm thinking move out this bed first. It's probably gonna make the biggest difference. And then we kind of just slowly move out all these drawers and tables. And that'll pretty much clear up the room. I have to prep everything for paint. And yes, I am gonna be painting this room and it's gonna look freaking awesome. That is the plan for now. Had to pop on a mask. It's gonna help somewhat. The dust is insane. Assembling IKEA furniture sucks, but taking it apart is even worse. We're all about positivity here, so we're just gonna keep it moving. Just got the bed out. Now we gotta work on these drawers. One drawer down, another one to go. Last drawer is taken out. Now we clean up the room. Okay, and now we have a blank space to work with, you guys. So we're headed into the next day and we have a bunch of paint prep to do, starting by taking off all the nails off the walls, taking some putty and filling up those holes. This is actually pretty satisfying. I don't know what it is. I think it's just kind of therapeutic, watching all those mistakes go away and letting it dry. After sanding the walls and dusting them, I don't trust myself to paint around the trim, so we're gonna do some taping. I'm just doing whatever precautions I have to do to get the cleanest lines possible. I'm not letting my ego get in my way, and it's actually pretty fun to peel this off whenever I'm done painting. Now that we're all done with the tape, it's time to prime the walls. In hindsight, I should have got a darker primer because I'm painting with the Sherwin-Williams Peppercorn, which is a dark gray. Ah well, here we go. Starting day 2 of painting this room. First coat is up, but as you can kind of see back there, it's like super thin. So I gotta paint 2 coats, possibly 3. I really don't want to do 3. I do have enough paint for 3. Second coat starting now. So about like day 5 of creating this room, and I'm gonna be checking the condition of the paint. And I really do think that the 2 coats is enough. And I don't really feel like it needs a 3rd coat, which is pretty surprising coming from a white primer. So the plan is to remove all the tape on the trim and all that stuff and to clean up this room and start moving in the furniture. See you soon. Just finished pulling this ginormous ball of tape. So far, the paint looks pretty good. There are a couple of rough spots where I think I peeled too hard or I must have not applied the tape right, but I have to go over those spots like a touch-up, but it shouldn't be too bad. There was very few of them, but now let's get everything cleaned up and let's go ahead and assemble some furniture. And since this is an L-frame desk, we have 2 boxes for the frame. I'm gonna stick it over in the corner over there and let's see how it goes. This desk by Vernal was really easy to put together. And I also wanted to go L-shaped this year since it had a lot of stuff to put up. The instructions were really clear and everything had its place. Everything was going smooth until I had my first problem. The only issue that I had was you need 2 people. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. After getting the desk placement right, next came sizing and cutting the wall slats. Since these were acoustic wall panels, it did make cutting through them a little bit difficult, but it wasn't too much of a problem. But an issue came up, albeit a small one. I think this should work out well. Check this out. Perfect fit. It's got a glue on the wood that kind of fell off when cutting this, but the cutout is perfect. The desk is finally assembled. Now I just gotta make this file cabinet. I was really happy that I got file cabinets that matched the desk. Putting these 2 together wasn't anything difficult, just a little time consuming due to the parts. But if you put together IKEA furniture, then you'll know what to expect. So now that we put together all the furniture, it's time for the best part, and we're gonna set up the desk setup. The new desk is ready to go, and as you can see, that color is gorgeous. I went with a walnut finish. So my original plan was for one side to be a gaming setup and for the other side to be like my productivity setup. So one side's gonna get the PC and one side's gonna get the MacBook. I wanna try to stick to my original plan as much as possible. Before putting up all the tech, I also had some smart blinds. They were from a company called Graywind, and the reason why I went with these is because they were Matter enabled. So they worked with HomeKit right out of the box. Setup time took about maybe 20 to 30 minutes. A really easy and user-friendly process overall. Now moving on to the fun part is assembling the monitors. The productivity monitor was from my last setup, a 38-inch ultra-wide monitor, perfect for editing. But the best part of this new setup is the new gaming monitor, the Asus PG32 UCDM. 4K OLED, 32 inches, 240 Hz. It's the dream gaming monitor. After unboxing some more accessories and putting up the computers, we have Desk Setup 2025. The next part of the studio to put up was my coffee setup. It's been a dream of mine to put up something like this after seeing countless people on Instagram and their setups. The stars of this show has to be the Nanoleaf element panels and the Divoom Pixu 64 for the fun coffee pixel art. And I know the coffee heads are gonna hate me for having an espresso here, but I'm working on getting a new espresso machine sometime soon. Next we have the Pegboard right above my camera workbench. These have been a desk setup staple for a long time now. They just add so much utility to your space. I ended up changing my mind and switched out the color to black. The last thing that I worked on was the TV setup. Mounting it up was an extremely difficult challenge since I've never done it before, and the mount that I bought was kind of hard to work with, but it was really good quality. It's a fully articulating mount, so if I wanted to change the angles or change out some cables, it makes it really easy to do so. And again, shout out to my uncle for helping me out with the situations that required two people. After putting together the TV console, putting it in position, this is what we came up with. So I already kind of went over this during my desk setup video, but all I gotta say is it has been a dream to do whatever I want to this studio space. So I hope that this video brings some kind of insight on how much work that was put into this place. And honestly, this is just kind of what my brain thought up whenever I thought about my own space that I can just create from scratch. Now, while a few things are not finished in my mind, I do want to get a real coffee maker, not just an Nespresso. I do want to get a few more studio lighting options here. My idea being that I want to create a perfect scenario where I can unbox things and just make videos more efficiently so I can create more content for you guys. I have plenty of tech reviews and unboxings and all those kinds of things coming up. So I really do hope that you join me for the ride. Watch my desk setup 2025 video. I put a ton of effort into it, and it is what you see behind me here. Thank you guys for watching. This is David serving you a little side of tech, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you guys.